Well, welcome everybody. Another great turnout. I want to appreciate everybody for taking time out of their day to attend us here at Merrill and to celebrate, which is coming to an end already, Manufacturing Month here for the state of Iowa. So this is great. Thanks, Steve, for opening your doors for us today.
Sure.
Good opportunity for us from a corridor level and a local level to kind of celebrate, right? Everything that you provide for the corridor and the region and the community specifically. So
I want to say thank you to everyone who drove down to Storm Lake this afternoon, and everybody who is from Storm Lake. It is great to see you again. I want to say thank you for having the opportunity to have Manufacturing Month celebrated here in Merrill Manufacturing. So thank you very much. We look forward to the tour later. Mr. Anderson is going to give us the beginning history of Merrill Manufacturing, from the beginning entrepreneurial stages to the global you are today. So thank you so much, and thank you very much for hosting. We appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you, coming and visiting us, and everybody coming and give us the opportunity to give you a better idea of who we are and what all we do. But first of all, I guess I'd like to introduce some of our staff. We've got Kaylin, our Director of Operations, Ophelia, our Director of HR, and Terry, who's our Director of Sales. And we've got others, but of course, the other responsibilities are probably not with us. But anyway, really, they talk about the history. I guess it's kind of a typical history that you hear from a lot of all small companies. It started with, my father started it in a one-car garage in a suburb of Des Moines. And being familiar, because he had worked actually with a competitor and decided to go out on his own because he had some better ideas and some other ideas how to make product better than what they were doing. And decided just to go out and totally start on his own, which is what he did. And then he quickly grew and decided he wanted to move back to Northwest Iowa because of unfortunately, he was in the small building, the industrial park of Des Moines, and they were having labor disputes with Firestone. And decided at that time he'd rather have a more friendly climate, so originally he was from Northwest Iowa, and decided he'd come back, and he liked Storm Lake, he liked the community. And they got together with the City Fathers and helped him build the original building, which that wall is actually one of the walls of the original building. Part of why when we do the tour, you'll find out how confusing it is, because we've added on to the original building 8 times. So besides the original building, added on to the 8 times, and the bank building we converted it into a sales office right outside the windows, and another building that we have on the other side of town for our shipping and receiving warehouse. We've gone through a lot of various different stages. But all that is part of being aggressive with being part of the water system industry. That's very big and growing concern.
This is the hydrant that started the entire business when Steve talked about his dad working for a competitor and having some changes that he wanted to make, and the competitor didn't want to listen. He thought, I can do this. So this is the eddy flow hydrant, and that's what started the whole business. And this hydrant, not just because I'm a salesperson, but because of the fact of the patent on the plunger, the way it's made, you can stop the handle at any point. The only thing on this hydrant that we have changed since 1949 is the shape of the handle, and that is it. So when you don't change a product for that long, it works. So we have a variety of pitless units that Steve has a number of patents on, and that we manufacture right here also. The hydrants and the pitless units are all manufactured right out here in Storm Lake, Iowa. Basically, everything from a pump up we offer here at Merrill, whether we manufacture it or we bring it in as an accessory product. So we have like 2,500 different SKUs that are accessories to what we manufacture.
We currently have about 62 employees who are part of our company. And one of the things that I think really differentiate us from the rest of the manufacturing companies, not just in the Storm Lake area, but like in the state of Iowa, is that we have been able to create a true flexible schedule for our employees in our plant. So we have very long-term employees with the company. Some of them are celebrating 47, 48 years with Merrill Manufacturing, and that really speaks to the culture, speaks to the type of company that we are. And so our employees at the plant, they set up their own schedules. So we have a 40-hour work week, and they decide, do we want to do 3 12-hour days and then come here and work for 4 hours and finish after 40 hours? Do we want to do 4 10-hour days? So they do have the true flexibility to do that, and our employees absolutely love that.
We've gone through a lot, and we've grown a lot, and
So Steve has doubled the business 4 times since it started here, and we're working on another one.
so anyway, it's all part of growing within the industry. You try to do something new and develop and innovate and create new things that others don't have, and to answer needs and problems. And the more you can do that, and the better you can do a better job at doing it, the more you're going to grow, and the more you're going to end up taking all those next steps to getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and make it better for everyone.